Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Guiding Life.
We're reading Homestuck.
We are still reading Homestuck, believe it or not. My wife hasn't left me over it yet.
Oh my god, think about it. I've also started a new skincare routine, so I'm coming to you fresh, glowing even.
Glowing even.
Absolutely resplendent. Just kidding, it's the fact that both my antidepressants and my pain management are working today.
Yay! I'm going to give you a rundown from last time. The kids got done about what you would expect your average D&D party to get done in like a 4-hour session.
Yeah.
Which is to say, they didn't do shit.
They talked.
We
met cool guy guy.
Yes, so
I hate that guy.
We got to be Dave Strider for the first time. We actually went back in the past to do so and saw some things from his perspective. Mostly he just fucked around because nothing was urgent and Homestuck. He was fucking around. The important thing that happened while we were Dave is that the game copies for Spurb fell out the window when he killed a bird with a katana. On accident, but he did do that. Rose, in the meantime, back in the present, saw a lot of very cool wizards, which I'm sure she appreciated deeply.
I like wizards.
Had a passive-aggressive battle with Mom, and finally reached the generator in the mausoleum where we can see her now. So she's back online, she's got power again. And then John walked 30 feet and killed one monster and leveled up, and that's all he did last time. And also Nana Quinn is here now, and she just pranked him with a bucket.
It was pretty funny, honestly.
It was pretty good.
It did.
That's where we are.
I'm finding moments of delight in this.
And I'm so glad that you are.
I'll be real. I'm finding moments that genuinely tickle me where I can for a moment forget that I'm reading Homestuck.
Mm-hmm. And then just a quick rundown of new characters we have seen in this last run that may or may not be important. We saw the Midnight Crew for the first time. That was the comic within the webcomic.
I thought that was cute.
We saw Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, which was a real comic within the webcomic. We saw a very good pony named Maple Hoof.
I don't remember that shit.
She was there for a short moment.
I don't remember that at all. Okay.
She got one very good pat, and then she was off the screen.
Okay, sure. I'm sure that happened.
And we have met Jaspers, the dead cat.
I'm upset.
I am also upset. He's in a little tuxedo, though, and that's nice.
You can't just put bad things in a tuxedo and it's better.
I know. And then we also met, officially, Nana Quinn. We had seen her in passing since she was created, but now she is here. And she is present.
She sure is. Alright, well, here we go, folks. We are pestering John. Oh, we're about to talk more.
You're making me be Dave again, aren't
I
you?
am. I cannot stand this guy.
Okay.
Go, babe, go.
Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what?
No. For now, I've retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence.
Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now.
Working on it?
Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever, or semi-ironic? Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is going a little far, and it's kind of fucked up.
I've seen his websites. I like them.
Yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish Lil Cal wouldn't look at me like that. With those dead eyes, Jesus.
No, with those dead eyes, Jesus.
Oh, sorry, with those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
So here's the thing that I'm noticing about the texting.
Mm-hmm.
One, they are all in their personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember texting someone who didn't use nearly perfect punctuation at least. In, like, teenhood?
I think that was just a you thing, babe. I was not using perfect punctuation or capitalization.
When I say perfect, I just mean, like, punctuation for clarity alone.
Okay. I would say...
And, you know what, call me a fuddy-duddy. I am out of touch with the teens. And honestly, I was a part of, like, the fucking weirdo intellectual group. Like, we weren't, like, cool guy McGee like Dave here.
Yeah. No, I mean, I first started texting on like a tiny QWERTY keyboard on a side flip phone.
Oh, you know what? I probably texted
That
weird
like
then.
yeah,
That was middle school.
Capitalization was actively difficult, and it was just easier not to use most punctuation, so I just didn't.
I think you're right. I think I did that when I had a little slidey phone.
But I continued that into having a smartphone with a screen.
Yeah.
Incredible. And then I think because I started reading Homestuck like at the start of my teenhood, like I kind of carried that through partially because of that. Like I adopted some of these texting patterns.
Fair. You do have cute texting patterns. Not to be a homosexual about it, but I mean, you and Erin have like the cutesiest texting patterns.
Thanks.
I unfortunately picked up the one that my childhood friend had, where she would just use 2 of every thing.
I picked that up from you, and I think it's so cute. Aww. I think it's the right amount of things.
Well, it means it's always 2 periods, or 2 exclamation points, or 2 question marks, or 2 commas. It's very weird. Anyway,
I like it.
Okay, that was my introspective moment about the punctuation in this.
But anyway, like, also, I don't think I ever started actually, like, capitalizing when I text. It's just my phone does it automatically now. So if I'm capitalizing when I text, it's my phone, not me. I wouldn't care otherwise.
Alright. Basically, interesting.
Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're gonna have a field day with that.
I'm currently scrawling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he's preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown.
Alright, I'm out. Later.
I think Dave does not think that's true.
Interrogate this mad woman.
Okay.
Do you want to be John or Nana?
You know that I want to bust out my old lady voice right the fuck now.
Beautiful. Okay. Nana?
Yes, dear.
Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me.
Wait, that's not it. Hold on. I want to do the one that we do when we pretend to be old ladies when we're way too tired and it's like a sleepover energy.
Okay, go for it.
We have something special called sleepover energy, and it's when we hit a point where we have been up so late that we become giggling little 10-year-olds.
I think everybody knows what sleepover energy is. It's the sleepover energy.
It's when I go like this. Yeah. Gertrude. Also, my wife's old lady name is Gertrude.
Yes, I don't
Gertrude.
have an old lady name for Raya, unfortunately.
Because you don't love me enough.
Because I have a really hard time of thinking of names and then remembering them.
Hello, May of lesbians. Welcome to Minecraft.
Alright, can you say who? Oh no, this is not what I wanted Nana to sound like. Well, I guess it was a really great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana?
Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father.
I am worried what this will do to your voice over a prolonged period of time.
You have no idea how much I do this literally every fucking day.
Okay.
I do my grandma voice a lot.
I will continue.
I do grandma voice a lot when I'm alone at my coffee shop.
Not weird at all.
Not until someone walks in when I'm doing it in the back.
Oh, I adore you. Okay. Okay, I guess I will take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him.
May of lesbians, this is exactly what I sound like when I'm imitating the slug lady from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, this is just Raz's voice, but now.
Always watching. Always. What the
You found
fuck?
Dad.
I found Dad.
You found where the hell he was.
Alright, guys, thanks for joining us. It's been a real
mission accomplished.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? What are these guys? Have we seen these little fuckos before?
This is the one type of monster that John encountered and killed.
You're right. Okay,
and
sorry.
It turned into a bunch of little gushers.
Okay. Okay. Your father was kidnapped.
Oh no!
When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened.
What? Okay, what is the medium you are talking about?
It is where you are now, a realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the insinosphere.
Insiposphere, I believe.
Insiposphere?
Probably.
Hey, Andrew Hussey, can I have a fucking word with you?
Do you want to talk about language for a minute and how this is a misuse of it?
Hey, Andrew Hussey, if you could maybe chill the fuck out for 5 minutes, bro. It turns in the thick of the insiposphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe.
You mean because we are inside of a computer, or in the game software or something?
A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption? Like the horseless auto boxcar?
Well, it's like this machine that,
Of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg.
Oh, okay.
No, John. You are not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines, in a way, served to invoke this realm's instance. Yet it stands independently of any physical machine and somewhat paradoxically always has.
I'm not sure I get it, but alright.
Me neither, John.
So, what do I actually need to be doing here?
I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. An animation.
An animation?
Oh.
Ooh, you will want to turn this up or listen.
I'm listening. Everyone listen with me. Oh, this is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Above the medium, beyond the 7 gates, residing at the core of the insiposphere is a place known as Skaya.
Skaya.
Legend holds that Skaya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. So we have some kind of out-of-verse of light and goodness and creativity.
Yeah.
Defended by beings of light and goodness and creativity. And attacked by beings of darkness and destruction and stupid shit. Are these the trolls? Are they gonna be the trolls?
It's not gonna be the trolls. No, the forces of darkness are like what
The little creatures
the
are?
little creatures that we've seen so
The little
far.
critter guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Cool. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in an eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Fuck, did we just do an accidental wrong way Jedi? Did we just do a Jedi?
I don't know what I do a Jedi.
You show up and you fuck with the balance. Oops.
Oh. I mean...
Oops, all Anakin.
Yes, but not the introduction of John to this world is a function of it. He was always meant to come here, and he was never meant to come here at the same time.
Cool, that makes sense. Thanks, honey. Continue.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as vague as possible to not spoil anything.
Fuck that.
Me?
Yes, you, John.
You might want to watch that.
Oh, fuck, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernels hatching. Oh wait, this is really funny and silly.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So when the Harlequin got added, everything in this world was reskinned and it became more complex. So now everything is Harlequin a little bit, and also the board got bigger.
Are you telling me I'm gonna have to look at Harlequins a lot?
Yes.
Fuck. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness.
That was the purple one.
Okay. The other up to a kingdom basking in light.
The yellow one.
Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over 2 respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is where when the game is afoot.
Sherlock Holmes.
The true war begins. Light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception.
A quest of futility, then. Wow, really? Then what's the point?
Yeah, Mom. Ooh, I want to click this. Does it do anything?
It does not.
Fuck.
It's a game indicator for the game.
Don't be an arrow if I can't click you.
It's pointing to your objective.
That was fine. That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you're about to take is the ultimate riddle.
Whoa!
For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass the first gate, situated directly above your house, not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills.
How am I supposed to get up there?
You build!
Exclamation point.
I
Okay.
love his little happy dance.
This little dance is very cute.
That's what my autism looks like.
Yes.
that is very close.
It's very cute. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know, that all sounds kind of weird, but in any case, we build a house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad.
Yes, John.
And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save the Earth from destruction.
No, I'm afraid not.
Huh?
Wow, you made it sound so easy, John. No big deal, just build the house up a lot. We don't know how much.
Mm-hmm.
Literally save your dad and also stop the forces of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking piss. We got
save the whole world.
Your planet is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh.
Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though.
And that is? Yes, I will have to agree with the float hag about that.
Oh my god, changing my gender to float hag.
Correct.
John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed.
Thanks, Nana.
You are a good boy, and good boys deserve treats.
Hooray!
I'm gonna go bake you some cookies.
The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her.
Oh god damn it, that's just what you need. More baked goods.
John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them.
You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time.
Rose, hit John in the head with box to get his attention.
Sick. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he is undeterred. This is some fit he is throwing. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you will take this spare moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these development in your GameFAQs walkthrough/journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there.
I know.
I know, it's almost like this is story time. I love just the concept of how time works when you're telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, everything is paused for the exact amount of time it takes you to tell it. It's like in the Lego movie.
Okay.
When they can suddenly build something in very little time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's not how building works.
Yeah.
But this is story time, baby.
Story time. It's already built.
It's story time.
You thought of it, and then it was built.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to worry about the time it took to do it.
Yeah, you got it. Spaceship. I actually think Rose is kind of cute.
She's so cute. I love Rose. Rose is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it.
John, cookies, now.
You refuse outright!
This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies.
Why does this future weird-ass guy want cookies?
I don't know.
He can't even have the cookies.
He can't have the cookies, but he wants them to happen.
Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline?
John, you are stupid.
Yes. You really need to work on your manners.
Stupid, stupid, dumb.
That's what I say literally every day. That's not a command, it's nothing. It's stupid, you're stupid.
For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy.
It's just not going to happen, buddy.
Years in the future.
But really not enough to write home about.
An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke.
Oh!
Oh?
Oh!
What is this? Beans?
Mustard?
Mustard? Human etiquette? Oh my!
Is that it?
That's it.
Just one little page of thing fell open?
Yeah, thing fell open, and Wayward Vagabond has things now.
Beans, mustard, and a human etiquette book.
Mm-hmm. And all because he switched off caps lock. Thanks,
Sure.
bud.
Oh. Okay, it's a GameFAQs page.
It's a GameFAQs page.
So, if this tells you anything about the way I was raised, just like the switch from like familiar to a sudden thing I don't understand made my brain go, oh no, we got a virus!
I love you so much.
I would have never read this because like I would not have ever clicked a link like that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what it was going to go to.
Mm.
You know what it was? You know what it is actually? Now that I'm really thinking about it? I think it might be the amount of times my dad had his credit card information stolen because he would just click on shit.
So...
And my mom would call him a ding-dong, which is like the meanest thing she can call my dad. And then I'd be like, oh, well, obviously only ding-dongs click random links.
I mean, that's a good lesson to learn, but then you went too far the other way.
I sure did. I don't click links at all.
The long and short. The medium, too.
Very clever, Rose. Very good and clever.
I may have been a bit hasty and invited you not to bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival. And if you find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions, which if followed would have resulted in your demise, then I guess that makes two of us. Welcome to GameFAQs. I am reading the GameFAQs.
Okay,
I know most readers originally would have skipped these, and I definitely did on a couple read-throughs, but here we go. GameFAQs.
I mean, if we can skip them, we can skip them.
No, I will be reading
all
them.
Right.
Through all of Rose's very dense prose, I feel like there is some pretty good information about what she thinks is going on.
She's a stinker with that thick-ass prose, though, huh? I hate how wordy she is.
Yes.
Like shut the hell up. But also kiss, 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 kiss. You're doing great, honey. You're doing great, honey.
Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with one or two sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid and/or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping elements engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of raw data. Very clear.
Boring.
Very thorough.
Honk shoe. Oh my god, I'm not a goth bitch, but I am a nerd bitch. I would be a goth bitch.
I would be a goth bitch.
See, I would be a goth if little fairy things weren't just so cute. Oh, I'm trying to avoid as many spoilers as possible. This is my first time reading Homestuck.
Yeah.
Whereas my wife was a stucky in high school.
I was. I've been reading it since 2014, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
so John
earlier,
is like a movie
2012.
buff, like regular
2012.
guy. Rose is a super intellect-based know-it-all, but in like a cute way, I guess. And then Dave is a cool guy, Mickey's sick guy, bro.
You got it. You got the characters.
Those are the three guys.
Those are the three guys. And then there's a mysterious fourth one who is very excitable, and we don't know much about her. But I love her. And I can't wait for you to learn
She's
more about
actually
her.
my favorite, I've decided.
I think you will be sticking with that very hard, yes. Again, don't mention it. If you have made it to the medium with an unmolested vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon, though to what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. I know only the result of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after. Which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with an exposition-slinging phantom guide, so long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items, such as a brass door knocker and your father's pornography collection.
Huh?
I don't know.
Hey, Rose, baby, why was those the two things you thought of?
Why were those the things?
How many times have you found your father's pornography? You know how many times I found my father's pornography?
I hope the answer is none.
The answer is 0. I don't think he knows what pornography is.
I don't think that's true. I hate to break it to you, baby.
No, I know.
Okay. Actually, that might be interesting. If you are struck by the spirit of such experimentation, please don't hesitate to contact me about it. So yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with one or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate that there are only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure. Both before, one after, both after, only one, either before or after, none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process, and your guide, i.e. the sprite. Those occurring after will only affect the sprite.
No, it's okay.
Congrats on finishing Homestuck. I never did. I can't wait to actually get there.
I know we will finish it. Is there really an end?
Mm-hmm.
There will not be an end until that fucking video game comes out, huh?
Oh, I basically finished Homestuck. I didn't read through all of Meat and Candy. I stopped there. I was tired.
Hey, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I cannot wait.
The effects this process has on the medium, or more globally, the insipisphere, are still vague to me. They have to do with flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally all forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which again I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging an instance of a dimension with a highly flexible set of parameters, and a series of objectives surrounding equally flexible mythological framework. This framework seems to begin as a sort of blank template, and evolves with the player's actions, and likely further evolves with the addition of more host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels. I regret to say I can't be much more specific than that without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me, however. Questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I've raised implicitly already, such as what is the effect of an unprototyped kernel on the medium? Or a doubly prototyped kernel, for that matter. And even more salient are questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure? Or is a unique blank instance of the dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it is closer to the latter situation. There is no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in the realm seem singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess every separate client-server pair activates its own fresh copy of an insipisphere, or a unique session, if you will.
I won't.
But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seems the game was designed to suit two players most naturally, the server and the client. But through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action to continue playing is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together, until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we could complete this chain with only one other player, functioning as the server to my client and the client to my current co-player's server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing is, though, in our instance of this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean we are destined to have a 4-player chain? How could the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does, and if this proves to be the case, I trust I will be sufficiently numb to the realization, and then crossed out. I can consider nothing about this game surprising at this point, and in fact, from the first moments of play, it managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot what my original purpose with it was. I had chances to test some information I obtained on good authority during the prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the dark, twisting paths to necromancy were blundered into rather on accident. But perhaps you don't need to know any of this. And then, in parentheses, rethink organization? Lead maybe waist-deep, logoriac sludge. Trim down. Bleh.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, you buried the lead. Real far down there.
Damn. Good Lord, honey girl. Take a shitting breath.
Mm-hmm. I am curious as to the non-traditional way you read it, bruh man. I would love to hear more.
What is non-traditional? Should you read it like sporadically or like in a weird order? What's the non-tradition about this?
Mm-hmm. Oh. The voiceovers. Yes, I definitely watched my share of voiceovers.
Oh.
I don't remember watching Voxus, but I'm sure we'll watch at least one Voxus video because I know they were really
oh my god, wait, we're doing
really prominent. We are unfortunately doing voiceover. I will say I am not in any way a voice person. You have heard my range of voices in this video already. That is all I can do.
I don't have a pleasant range of voices.
But they are all delightful and fun.
I've got Goofers. Mm-hmm. She's not finished with it yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone somewhere else for a while, or at the very least someone else.
Months in the past, but not many.
Oh, yeah. Is this Star Wars? Are you gonna sleep inside a lizard person thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's her in the past.
Yeah, that was her house. It's so pretty.
Happy birthday, Rose!
Hello, and thanks.
Did you get John's present yet?
I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned.
Yeah, no. What will you make with it?
And who said it was something from which something else could be made?
Well, John did tell me what it was, duh.
I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks.
Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say the way you and Dave always do.
Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it?
Yep. I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years.
Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking. Or if you're even capable of it. That was perfect.
I just mailed it too, so it's sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here.
I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him.
I don't think you really mean that.
I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into?
No. Sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you'll like better than something in a box.
Oh?
It is a tip.
This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on.
Did you have a pet a long time ago that died?
Yes.
Okay, well, how do you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot?
Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings toward the animal as lukewarm.
Okay. That's fine. It doesn't really matter, I think. Just, what if someone told you you could play a game that would bring him back to life?
If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you?
Yes, that's someone me. I just thought you might find it interesting.
So, what is this game?
Well, I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They're way more into all that stuff than I am.
I'll see.
Are they gonna prototype the fucking dead cat? If that happens, I'm pissing my pants.
Why are you pissing your pants?
Upset.
Okay. Yeah, Act 1 and 2 are pretty boring, but we'll get through it. We're almost there.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. This is riveting.
Yeah, you loved the GameFAQs read through.
How you know?
I'll see what the word on the street is about it in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present.
Knitting for assholes.
Dave, get Katana. So, I think you might be able to tell who Raya's least favorite character is.
Him.
I know.
You know what?
He sucks.
I'm gonna put someone from my past on blast. You know who this reminds me of? Don't Facebook search him. Fucking Tommy. I've talked about him before with you.
I don't recognize. Oh, yeah.
He is a dipshit from when I was in 5th grade and through middle school. And he was like, cool guy, make a skater boy, dude, bro. And one time catfished me. Well, catfish as much as you can catfish when you're in middle school. And I would still punch that fucker in the face. Don't punch people. That's not right. Violence is never okay. He gets better. Sounds like you're just apologizing for a nasty man.
He is a fan favorite, and I remember liking him, and if it was just based on this first act, I don't think I did. So I assume he must get better.
I will also say, like, I am someone who does not prioritize any man in my life, ever.
That's true.
For the past couple years has been an act of self-care. He's 13, it's just a phase, just wait. That's what my mom said about my lesbianism.
And here
You're
are
just
married.
13. Yes, and I like pussy. Just kidding, at 13 I did not know. I don't even think I knew the word pussy at 13. Hey, what was your favorite cuss when you were 13?
I refused to cuss when I was 13.
Fucking nerd!
I know. I didn't start cursing until like 15.
You're so cute.
I know. I was insufferable about it too. I was like...
Did you correct people and tell them to not cuss?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would have had so much fun teasing you.
Ugh, I was the worst. I was a terrible little baby.
No, I said I would never cuss ever in my life when I was 11. And then someone called me a bitch. And then I said, at least I'm not a massive fucking cunt. And yeah.
Never went back?
Never went back. Cussing is fun. I think adding flavor to your words is fun no matter what. It doesn't matter which kinds of adjectives you use, so long as they're fun to say.
I am glad that was your breakthrough. I'm glad you remember your first swear. That is beautiful.
Well, before that, I was in a group of friends who would go around insulting each other, usually very colorfully. And then one day, it kind of like came around to me, and they were like, is Raya gonna cuss now? And I just turned to a girl, and I think her name was Cherokee, and I went, lesbian! Because I knew it wasn't a cuss word. And it did get raucous laughter. Because lesbian was still like a funny, like, that's a porn search word. Yeah. Anyway.
That's a thing we little kids are not supposed to know about.
Anyway, literally, like, this whole friend group ended up queer in some way.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love when that
Hey,
happens.
baby, that is not a cuss word.
That's not a cuss, May.
May, you know what cusses are.
That ain't it.
You know what cusses are, baby.
You may have gotten in trouble.
If you can say it on Disney Channel, it's not a cuss. And you can say crap on Disney Channel. You can say, like, dang it and darn it. That is very cute, though. I mean, like, your first, like, if a teacher heard it, you would be in trouble cuss.
I think shit was mine.
Nice.
A classic.
Do you remember why you said it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it was probably in relation to me hurting myself.
It always starts when you stub your fucking toe, doesn't it?
It does.
13 is such a wonderful age to start saying bad words.
It is.
You capture your katana, 2 + 1 + 2 + 1 + 2 + 1.
You also don't have to do all the math stuff.
Equals 9 divided by 10 equals 9. And prepare your to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, Dave,
retrieve dead bird.
I fucking hate you.
I know.
Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this thick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down like the big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing around the earth. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to suspend time itself, stretching stretching it like dwarf vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Maybe even to fizzle the sizzle a little bizzle. Set the record straight on global turn tizzle. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. Do you enjoy that?
No. So don't change the dizzle. Turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime brizzles. Waiting on the pizzle, the dizzle and the shizzle. G's to the bizagna, ladies. Here we Gizzo? I don't know. When the pimps in the crib mod, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet John Keats.
You know that was John Keats, baby.
I think the best part is that I've never actually heard this song. Mm-hmm. I've only heard people saying some of the lines. Mm-hmm. Never heard the song with my ear holes. Mm-hmm. All right, next living room, go in the living room. I hate it.
Still puppets.
I hate it. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you left him hanging long enough.
Hastily enter room with wild abandon.
You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face. I hate this.
Things are about to get weird. Weirder.
You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs, but when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Man.
Dave. Pity to fool.
It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound, humorous irony.
Obviously.
But as usual with your bro's exploit, this is no ordinary irony, or anything close to pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. Like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass, and that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Sounds like you're just a little fucking weirdo. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You never tell him that, though. I hate this shit.
Find little Cal and give fist bumps.
Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn across haphazardly. You guess these things are kind of cool, sort of. Why are they all naked? Is this brother fucking the puppets? This is an older brother, right? Mm-hmm. Is this like an adult brother?
Yeah.
Is this guy fucking puppets?
I can't say. I don't want to say.
This guy taking penis put on puppet?
Play a game on the Xbox.
It looks like your bro is playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright.
Next.
Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see there. We be chill today, Cal. Yeah, and you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is the man.
Resist urge to play bro's Xbox.
You fail to resist the urge. Oh my god. Doritos. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal, on your quest for mad snacks, yo. You get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of wall, you'll have to reset. Fuck this shit.
Give Lil Cal a bro fist bump.
Aw, man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the Seaman props.
Next. Check out your bro's sweet gear.
Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peek.
Look at your brother's computer.
Ah, hail him. Your brother's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course you know what the password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. Oh, I like this shit. You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up the ludicrous amounts of websites and news feeds he monitors to stay hip on the scene.
Open Complete Bullshit.
Delirious business. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is complete bullshit.
That gives Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff is a sweet update.
Oh my god, this sucks. Your bro keeps up with your projects in his aggregator just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs and of course Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bands.
The very good comic that Dave made with his own hands.
Oh god. Bro, I got a ticket for the big game. It's sports.
Dog, I am so jealous. You know I love the big game.
Oh yeah.
And there he goes.
The big man hacks the rock.
He's driving so hard through the paint downtown.
I leap for the slam dunk.
Yeah. That's Spaj, baby.
I wanna click on this and become a baby, retain your adult knowledge, and assume the form of a human infant. You're satisfied. Fact guaranteed. What the? I hate this guy. Okay. All right.
Frick is a great cut. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, including my wife.
I'm seriously asking though. And people are saying jokes. Was I just like around a lot more cussing than most people? Like, was cussing just a lot more around me? I mean, I guess it was Florida. Like, that's basically a swamp.
Yeah.
People cuss in the swamp.
Mouse over the orange stripe containing Plush rump.
This guy's fucking puppets.
Sure is.
This guy's definitely... This guy's fucking puppets. He's like, he is definitely taking dick, put dick in puppet. Hi, sunflowers. Sorry.
Sorry about this one. Sorry about the Plush rump.
I guess maybe all my friends were just like really crude. Like, and that might be true. Like, I didn't exactly stay in like the polished cool kids zone.
Yeah, no. Me and my friends were pretty squeaky clean up until high school, and that's kind of when that shit flies out the window for everybody.
I guess I was always just a lot more crude. I mean, it comes through in real life now. Okay. Another one of your bros, many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through this enterprise. Smuppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. I am upset.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sunflowers. I'm really sorry.
It'll probably get better.
Alright, you guys have messed around on his computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches you. But my god, the rumps. They are Stop it! This is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you can only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions, when your guard is down, it all seems just a tad unsettling to you.
Hey, Dave. Hey, sweet Dave.
Hey,
I don't think it's ironic.
Your brother is putting his penis in puppets. Don't look at Cal like that. That puppet is getting fucked too. I'm upset. Why would you make me read this? Don't you love me?
I know. I'm sorry. I forgot there was so much weird puppet shit.
What? Don't you love me?
I do. I love you.
Why are we reading of the puppet fucker thing?
It's not the whole thing. It's just a little bit.
Hey. Hey there, Cal. He moved.
Give a little Cal a nervous fist bump.
He moved.
He's on a different speaker now. He moved the first time, too. He wasn't on there before.
What?
Yeah.
You started to flip the fuck out without losing your cool, of course.
That's your John to ease your nerves.
Yeah, I don't like it in here. I don't like it in here.
It's a bad room. And bro
I don't like it in here. You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what that guy's up to.
Hey, what is up? What happened with the monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problem with them or anything. Like, just really, really awesome.
I think that's how I would react if I found out my brother was fucking a lot of puppets.
Yeah.
Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say your house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what.
Mr. Rose. This is the conversation we just read not long ago.
Yay, we're back!
We're back. We're almost back to caught up with Dave.
Alright, here we go. Hit with box.
Seconds in the future, but not many.
John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere.
Deploy the punch designer.
John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shale you collected to use and finally deployed the punch designix. It is in your study. I can only drop it, though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try? I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does. Well, here's these weird fuckers again, and John oh, that's an expression!
It's a really good expression.
I will say this. The art is meant to be this way, and like a fun, like, slap together, and I think what you were saying, like, Monsieur Husset, like, put this shit together really fast all the time.
Fast, yeah.
So, like, obviously, like the
dozens of pages would go up in a single day.
Yeah. So it's not like the art is, like, meant to be, like, profound and rounded out and well-balanced and perfect.
Exactly.
He got the expressions right. Oh. Andrew, you got it. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful. Those fuckers are pretty scary.
They are kind of creepy, yeah. So I can see. Stupid, lousy imps. They're mucking up all of my cool stuff.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now.
Rebuild the claw hammer and return it too, Specubus. You're getting way better at this sort of thing.
Woo, now it's speedy. No, you don't have to fuck around with every single detail. Confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana.
Thank God your sanity is returned so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see.
Again, like, these shits were... Like,
no!
These commands were entered by people.
Yeah. Those sons of bitches. No one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost Pogo Ride. No one but you!
This is interactable.
You click it?
I do not remember.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll tell you the controls.
Click Giddy Up. Use arrow keys to operate Pogo Ride. Go for insane combos, as usually, coding by Alexis. Yankro Bezinger. How do I...
Arrow keys.
Arrow keys. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing anything interesting at all. Nothing interesting is happening yet.
Go for bigger, longer, like, hits, I think. I don't know. I don't remember how to do this. I don't think it's actually anything.
Maybe it is and I'm bad at it. It could be that.
No, I feel like now that you're playing it, I remember there not being any actual points.
Okay, that's funny.
The Mac and Me poster has not been addressed yet. It just exists. Drop something heavy on one of those ends.
Yeah, boy. Ooh, and you got shit for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grist. Rose, my piano!
Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though.
I guess you're right.
I like to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist.
So that means I have to go out the back door?
Yes. Is there a problem?
Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies.
You're right. That does sound dumb.
Can you see her in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What's she doing? Is she baking?
You could say that.
Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow?
Maybe.
Use Pogo Ride to fling grist through the window.
Doesn't look like the grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions.
Drop Pogo Ride in John's bathroom. Great.
Smart. Work smarter, not harder. Fruit Gushers is actually the building blocks of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Get grist.
Hey babe, you're not wrong.
That's not right. That's not what the universe is made of.
Not this universe.
Alright, we got the grist. There you go. Now, why don't you check on the design? You can do that while I get to work.
On what?
Your mom.
Level up for slaying the imp. Oh, sorry, piano level up.
The piano and its valiant effort has unfortunately been slain, but if it hadn't, it would have ranked up so many boondollars you have no idea. So many.
Rose, it's time to build.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, okay.
But this is sure going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John.
Ugh. Well, what are you building?
Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually.
Oh man, I could have warned you about stairs, Rose.
Oh yeah, there it is. I told you, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier.
It keeps happening.
Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocation, Rose.
I told you, Rose. I told you about the stairs.
Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on these without immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur.
Did you know he thinks puppets are cool?
Does he?
He's so dumb.
He keeps happening.
It keeps happening. I do enjoy that. No, okay.
Story time that I've been hiding from you to tell you on screen.
Oh no! I am afraid.
So when I'm at work,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of our storage is up high.
Mm-hmm.
So we use a ladder.
Sure.
We have multiple ladders for like the different parts of our kitchen. Because like some of them are like shelves that go up to the roof, like or the ceiling, and some of them are just like cabinets, and I just can't reach the top one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my boss was using the big ladder to get something from all the way up top. It's like 10 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Not 10 feet. Enough feet in the air that it needs a full size like ladder, like a painter's ladder.
Right.
Fucking, he goes and he almost slips. And you know what I said?
What did you
I
say?
told you, Sean. I told you about ladders. And he looks at me and he goes, okay. Which if you don't know,
that is the Sean response.
this is how he like internalizes information but doesn't understand it, which happens a lot between us.
Mm-hmm.
The full-on bullshit I allowed to come out of my mouth when I'm at work. Whereas like he is like a straight cut and dried business major who was an accountant and then opened a business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just over here like
memeing it up.
Yeah, man, every time I get up, I get rib stabbies, leg stabbies, everything stabbies. I'm basically a pile of goop. And he goes, okay.
Also, May, I am so glad it is a universal trans experience to know about Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, even if you know nothing about Homestuck.
May, have you
Thank
sent me of like this shit before?
It's good memes.
It's good memes.
The memes were spread around even outside of Homestuck. They're good memes, bro. Use build grist to construct observation tower on roof.
Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upwards construction at least.
John, check cabinets for imps or useful items.
No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dad loves shaving. It's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is.
Bring 2 cans of shaving cream. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite character, Raya?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Nanaquin.
Beautiful. My favorite character as of right now is Rose. I have several other favorite characters.
Rose is the next one.
But we have not met them yet, and Raya hasn't read Homestuck yet, so they would be spoilers.
I know, like, in general, some of them, right? Like, I was on Tumblr in 2012.
You were on Tumblr in 2012. You saw some trolls.
Yeah, I saw some trolls. I saw some troll sonas. Bring 2 cans of shaving cream. What just fell out? You captured 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream save the beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window.
Ride pogo ride.
It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. The towel floats back to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Great.
Rose, check up on Nanaquin. See what's cooking.
Cookies, bitches!
Many. John.
Get her. Yeah! Oh my god, Nanaquin can help us get build grist.
Yeah, Nanaquin's fucking powerful.
Make your way to the study.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking hell no. Oh, fucking hell no. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It looks like the imps have taken a shine to the Crookstruder. Crooksite and black goo. Everywhere.
Ride Slimer Pogo and one-up that imp.
Well, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyway and brandish your deadly armaments.
Ride your steed to victory.
Oh,
Pogo.
We love figuring out we're trans in like roleplay scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
I'm non-binary, and I figured that out, honestly, after a very long time using they, them pronouns and not enjoying being called a woman. I just thought that's what being a girl was. No.
It turns out you're non-binary, babe.
Yeah, it turns out womanhood isn't for me, but femininity is. Oh my god, get him! Yeah! This is funny.
He's doing so good.
Great job, John! This is incredibly dangerous!
Get the fuck out!
Let's see how they like the old double barrel lather blaster. Whoop, search it.
Whoop.
Mr. John respectfully asks that you please stand up. Damn, he's really going for it.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Don't move or the pogo gets it.
Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabbit post haste.
Get out of here. What the fuck?
Oh, he's doing a wall run.
Oh, shit.
And a roll.
Sweet flips.
Nice abscond, dude.
I'm gonna say that every time I fucking leave a room from now on.
Nice abscond, dude. I'm glad I have unlocked a new thing for you to say.
Yeah.
Refrigerator. Level up for slaying the imp.
The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon ladder to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking out for this feisty appliance.
Well done, John. Polite congratulations.
For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it sure is welcome change from your erratic moods earlier.
Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. He read the manners book.
He read the manners book. Are you fucking...
I was wondering when you would realize.
I mean, pretty quickly, because I was like, oh, this is an entirely new voice. Oh, yeah, he has an etiquette book.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, why didn't John level up? He just killed a bunch of fucking guys.
I don't know.
I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the design X. John, imp's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless.
Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps.
Bonk. Bonk.
From up high.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Might
I bother you for a can opener?
Oblivious to the commotion behind you, you suddenly find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there's probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator.
Hey, John, did you not hear the safe tumbling through the ceiling and crushing a monster?
John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that demon poop doing?
Years in the future.
Let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. What are you doing? Oh god.
He's reading up. Chew, 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 munch, munch, munch. He eat the bug, he gained the wisdom.
He eat the book, he gained the wisdom. Alright, I feel like this is a really good place to stop for the night.
I hope you had a wonderful time. I certainly did. I am enjoying getting back into the stupid little comic.
I love a silly little people.
And it made my wife laugh again tonight, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, you make me laugh all the time, beautiful.
Aww.
Stay safe, and I told you about the stairs.
Smell you later.
Smell you later.